Alright, number 1, it's find an expression to represent the area of the rectangle, and then they give you 2x over x squared minus 12x plus 27 for one side, and x squared minus 81 over 4x cubed plus 36x squared. What is the area formula?
Well, that just be multiplication.
Yep, area is length times width. This is the note taken. So we're going to multiply each of these fractions together. So over here we're going to do 2x. And then let's go ahead and see if we can factor x squared minus 12x plus 27.
It'll be x times, or x plus 3, and then x minus.
So it would be x plus 3. It would be
X minus 3 and x minus 3.
Oh.
Or x minus 5, sorry.
very good. We factored this bottom part.
Yes.
Now we're going to do the other part, the other fraction. So x squared minus 81. Very good. Alright, and then the bottom part, 4x cubed plus 36x squared. What did I factor out of that?
Factor 4x.
4x squared, good. And what's left?
X plus.
Lucas, it'll be the homework. Homework 5.
Or 5?
Yeah, probably odds of it. Might be all, might be wrong. Thank you. Alright, what cancels out?
X plus 3.
What did you do? X plus 9?
X
minus 5. And then you can divide the, yeah, divide the 2x with
Yes.
4x and then get 2x.
Where's the 2x go?
This on top. Or is it on?
It'll be on the bottom, right? Because the 4 is on the bottom, so 2 4s reduces to 1 half. X over x squared gives you an x on the bottom. Alright, what else do we have left?
X minus 3.
Okay, good. And then what goes on top? So there's not really anything new, it's just putting these pieces together. Alright, number 2, it says find an expression to represent the area of the rectangle. It looks like it's the exact same thing, and you guys could do that for on your own. Do number 2 on your own, then we'll go over it. What did you guys get for number 2?
3x plus 4 over 7.
We did the same thing. Let's go through this one. There's a negative that we're going to get.
Probably.
Alright, so if we're multiplying the 2 together, let's do x squared plus 3x minus 10 first. Let's factor that.
Sorry, I don't know why I did that.
Okay. What is x squared plus 3x minus 10 factor to?
I think I said that we called 911. It like stopped it though. I stopped it though.
Okay, x squared plus 3x minus 10. What does it factor to?
X minus 5 or x plus 5 or x minus 6. My school called.
Did you do minus 2?
Yes.
Alright, focus. 7x minus 14.
Yeah.
Very good, thank you. Now we're going to multiply. So what did you have? You factored 3x squared minus 11x minus 20.
3x plus 4 and x minus 1.
Perfect. And then 25 minus x squared.
X minus 5 and x plus 7.
But the 25 is written first, so how is it
minus
there?
x 5 plus x. Also, that's where the negative comes in.
Alright, so we're going to start canceling stuff out. The x plus 5 and 5 plus x is just the same thing, so that cancels out just to a positive 1. And then the x minus 2 just cancel out. But then you have 5 minus x and x minus 5. So when there's a minus in there, what does it become?
Oh, I thought that when it was flipped, it was always negative.
If it's a plus, that's not the case.
So we just have to have negative 1 for the 3x plus 1. There you go.
On the bottom, we should just have 7. Make it look neater, you could do 3x minus 4 over 7. Everybody okay with that one? Alright, number 3 is going to do something a little bit different. It's giving you the area this time with a rectangular garden. A squared over b minus b. And the length is a over b plus 1. We want to find an expression to represent the width of the garden. So if we use a equals length times width, we need to solve for width. So what would width be equal to? In terms of these letters, what would width be equal to? So now this is where our division's coming from. They're giving you the area, so the area goes on top. A squared over b minus b. We're dividing then by the length, which is a over b plus 1. Now it looks like what we were doing in the last section, the complex fractions. Is everybody okay so far? Good.
So wouldn't we just multiply by b?
We're going to the top, wait a minute. You mean right here?
Sure.
Times b, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then down here, 1 would become
B.
over b. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So a squared minus b squared over b in the top. What do we have in the bottom?
Oh, so we would have
A over B plus
what did you say?
So we have a plus b. So a plus b over b.
Wait. What is that? B. That one just becomes B. This is 1.
Does that make sense? Alright, so now we're going to reverse our fraction. So we would have a squared, let's go ahead and factor that. What is a squared minus b squared factor to? Over b. And then what do I multiply by? Very good. And then we'll start canceling stuff out. Go ahead.
So they all cancel out except for a minus b.
Very good. That's all we have left. These cancel out, the b's cancel out. A minus b is then our width. What's that? Oh, number 4. Find an expression to represent the area. So what's the area of a triangle? What's Pythagorean theorem?
Oh, it's 1/2 times base times height.
You're thinking if I asked you to find the hypotenuse.
Oh my god,
And
you're
then the
going
area-
I'm not failing this class, Cameron.
Hey, we're getting more chubby.
Alright, so now what do I do?
You plug it in. Oh.
What's up?
You plug in the base of the height.
Okay, tell me what to rate.
So 1/2 times x cubed plus 11x squared minus 26x over 3.
3x. I think that's what you meant.
Yeah.
And then?
Times 9x plus 18 over x, or 6x cubed minus 24x.
Let's go ahead and factor what we can. What would I do to the top? The first step. Top.
You would take a half out, so what? It'd be like, no.
Just the x cubed plus 11x squared minus
If I
24.
factor
take
to
X
26, it would equal 11.
You would, we could do that all at once. Put our factor to negative 26, so it would give us 11. 2 and 13, right. So if I don't confuse anybody by taking an x out, we have x plus 13, x minus 2. Is everybody okay with all that?
Oh, yeah.
Catch what it is. Okay. And then on the bottom, you still just have 3x. What about 9x plus 18? What does that factor to?
Take out 9 and then x plus 2.
And then on the bottom,
Take out 6x. And then you have x squared minus 8. Or no.
running out of room, I'm going to erase the x squared minus 4. And we get x plus 2, x minus 2. Okay, so now what cancels out? Alright, what else can we cancel out? Yeah, these x's.
And then divide 9 by 3.
And we would get 3. Yeah, this is 3. Then you stop 3 over 6.
Which x's did you take out?
Oh, you can do this.
Take out the
What'd you say?
the other 3
Alright, what did you say? Say again for me, Lucas.
3 and 6.
Yeah, 3 over 6 would reduce to 1 half. 1 half out here. And then what's left at the top? We still have an x in the bottom, too, right? And x plus 13. We can clean this up. How would I clean it up? Yeah, so what would it look like once you put that 1 half in there?
Messy.
We're going to clean it up so it won't look messy. What happens to the 2 when I multiply that fraction?
So half of 2.
4, there you go. So you would have x plus 13 still at the top and then 4x in the bottom.
We wouldn't multiply the 1 half to the x plus 13.
We did, but we just came together with a 4.
Okay.
We wouldn't put it through the x plus 13. And that is up this one. Are you guys going to try number 5 on your own?
Yes.
Go for it. Try number 5 on your own.
So